Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content. So if any of that does sound interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and follow along on my journey to paying off over $200,000 in student loan debt. So on this video today, we will be setting up the first half of October's budget and the calendar setup that I do for October. I do have some really fun stickers here from Life in Envelopes. I just love this spread. It's like such a cute, and of course I love pink, like such a cute Halloween spread with the ghosts and everything. So I'm gonna set this up while you guys listen to my literally favorite song to play on this channel, while you listen to music, and I can show you my calendar setup. If you find the calendar setup boring and really don't want to watch it, I do have it all time stamped below, so you can just skip ahead to the budgeting setup portion. But I do find setting up the calendar to be very helpful, especially because I have charges that occur on a reoccurring basis. And then also, like, who doesn't love a cute budget setup with stickers? So it just makes it more motivating to stick to things. So enjoy the music, and I'll catch back up with you in just a couple minutes.
I'm not here for you to blow your one and only chance. I'm not here to waste my time on yet another bad romance. Now I got hopes for us tonight, for this here thing to turn out right. So from the start, let's get this one thing clear. You should know you're looking at a self-made woman. You should know I got nothing for free in this life. None of us can know what's coming. So if you wanna be with me.
Okay, so now that we have the calendar set up, we need to basically write in when everything is due, like all the bills and things that are happening in my life. So if you didn't catch on already, I'm actually filming this on 2 different days, actually very far apart. So my nails may look a little bit ratchet and my clothes might be different. I honestly can't remember what I was wearing that first time, but it doesn't matter because we got to get this stuff done. So let's see here. This is the bare bones budget worksheet. I know on the first, we obviously have rent, we have utilities, we have student loan, car insurance, pet insurance, life insurance. All the insurance is on the first. And then I think that's, boxing gym. Box gym is all due on the first. So, right, we've got rent, we've got utilities, which I just pay with the rent, life insurance, pet insurance, excuse my sloppy handwriting, student loan, car insurance, and boxing gym. Perfect. So since we're just like right here, we're going to do the same. We've got rent, utilities. Maybe we'll write this a little bit better. Student loan, because I do save like half and half. Then we have car insurance. I only pay life and pet on the first. We don't even have to do that. But we do have boxing gym, which is the other half of it. So rent, utilities, student loan, car insurance, boxing gym. 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So back up to the first part. Again, I have to redo this bare bones budget worksheet. I think I say that every single calendar setup, but I just forget. After I film, I'm done. I'm like on to the next thing. But eventually I will redo this bare bones budget worksheet, maybe at the beginning of the year. We'll see. So then on the 5th, we've got Bank of America and my Alaska Airlines card due, B of A credit card, and Alaska Airlines credit card are both due. And then Acorns is every Wednesday. So we have $20 acorns. Oops, if I can spell acorns correctly. Acorns. So we've got all of those right now. So it looks like there's 4 this month, 2 in each pay period. And then we have therapy that's due, I guess not really due, but like I have an appointment every other Thursday. So I know I have one here. So therapy. And then also we have one here, therapy. And then something that's not on here is Merrill. So every Monday, it's actually $15 for my Roth 401k. I'm really trying to see how much I can put in my Roth account this year. I know I have until tax day, right, every year to put now $6,500 into my Roth account, but that's just seems like an incredibly lofty goal. So $15 every Monday seems way more manageable for me. So this month we have 2 that will be in the first paycheck, and then 3, so 45 that will actually be in the second paycheck, because there's 3 Mondays in the second half of October. So we've got that done for the first half of the month. Now the second half, so on the 16th, which I thought I saw it right here. Okay, we have Spotify is due, and then the 21st we have Peacock that's due. I need to really see if I even want to continue this, because I have not watched it in a long time. The 24th we have LA Fitness that's due, and then the Discover credit card. Discover. I'm writing so sloppy and fast because I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, but that obviously doesn't help you guys to understand what I'm writing down. But I feel like most of the time, especially when I'm watching budgeting videos, I'm really just listening. I'm not exactly paying attention to everything. So please don't judge me on my poor writing skills today. Okay, so we got Discover, and then we've got the Acorns done, we got the therapy done. We already wrote down the car insurance and the boxing gym. So I think we're good so far with the bare bones budget worksheet. But then we do have some events that I have to write down. So on the 5th, we have Brew at the zoo. Oh my goodness. The zoo. This is with my friend. We already have tickets, but if you want to buy extra drink tickets, obviously that's going to be an expense. And then also parking, because I am not taking transit all the way up to basically North Seattle. I live in South Seattle, so it's just not really going to work. And then the 7th, I do have a Sounders game. I don't know why I put the apostrophe right there, but we do have a Sounders game, and that always seems to be an expensive day. I'm trying really hard not to buy more than maybe one drink in the stadium, because they're so expensive now. If you guys have been to any professional sports league stadium in a while, oh my goodness, the alcoholic drinks and even the regular drinks like soda or pop has gotten so expensive. It's ridiculous. I get it, right? Supply and demand, totally get it. But come on, guys, it's just breaking the bank having to pay that much. So I'm just trying not to do that as much as possible. And then the 14th, we do have another football game here. There's actually a lot of events happening. The 15th, we don't have anything. The 21st, we do have another game. So it's just very busy weekends. God, I'm gonna get so burnt out probably. And then I have a comedy show here that my boyfriend hopefully can come with me to on the 22nd. And then what else do we have? And then of course the 31st is Halloween, which I actually do trivia on Tuesdays. So I will not be doing anything for Halloween, but making money and running a trivia show and then working during the day, of course. So this is my calendar setup. I will go through off camera and write in my goals once I figure out what those are, what my to-do list is, and what this month is going to be bringing. Hopefully a lot of paying off debt is probably the goal. But moving on to the budget setup for the first half of October. So October 1st through the 14th. So we have my regular paycheck, so my W-2, which will be $1,801. And then, of course, we have side hustles, which actually I do have a side hustle income tracker this month because I did get a payout from Flip. I realized I had $117 in there. So I was like, okay, let me transfer that, because I knew my trivia was going to be really low because I missed 3 or 4 shows in that pay period in September because I was gone for work and other stuff. So trivia ended up being $68. They take out all the taxes. And then flip was $117. I just decided not to take out any taxes for this one. It's so low. So I just did $117. So the total with this is going to be $185 for side hustles. And then I have some payback that I am expecting for $66 from my roommate. And then savings, I don't plan to basically like bring any savings into my budget for this pay period. So if we grab the handy dandy calculator and add that up, we have 1801 plus 185 plus 66 gives us $2,052. And then moving down to fixed expenses here, of course, we have rent due on the 1st, which we're budgeting $400. And then we have utilities. We are also going to budget $100 again this pay period. And then life insurance due on the 1st is going to be $22. And then pet insurance, also due on the 1st, has gone up, which is $47. So I ended up, if you listen to my other video, I ended up actually getting a reimbursement from like behavioral situation with my cat when I like put behavioral with the insurance. So they did end up giving me a reimbursement for that bill, which was, I am so thankful for. So getting my $47 worth. And then student loan, which I transfer on the 1st, I will be doing $300 here. And then car insurance, half of this is $65. And then boxing gym, which is also half of the membership, is $93. I'm going to finish out the year with the boxing gym, and if I'm not going at least like 6 to 8 classes a month, I'm going to cancel it because I'm just not, there's no need paying 93 times 2, so $186 a month if I'm not going to be using it. And then Acorns, like I said earlier, we have two Wednesdays, so that's going to be $40. And then we have Merrill, which is the Roth, and we only have 2 Mondays, I think, in this pay period, so that's just going to be $30. And then therapy, we have 1 session, which will be $25 as my copay. So if we add that all up, we have 400 plus 100 plus 22 plus 47 plus 300 plus 65 plus 93 plus 40 plus 30 plus 25 gives us $1,122. If we take 2,052 minus 1122, gives us $930 for the rest of the month here. So grocery, we are going to budget $124. I really try to stay under $100 every 2 weeks, so it's like $50 a week basically. But groceries are just so darn expensive. It's hard to like stay in that. And then eating out, I'm gonna give myself $125. Gas and car, we're gonna budget $64. It's about $50 to fill up my tank right now, and then I'm gonna budget an extra $10 for like parking. So I've got that. And then investments, which is just the roundup from the Acorns, is $25 we're budgeting. And then fun and entertainment, we're gonna budget $104. Holiday, I'm not anticipating anything, so we're going to do $0 there. Self-care, because these nails desperately need to get done, is $50. And then miscellaneous, we're just going to budget $44. Travel and vacay is nothing. We're not going anywhere, doing anything. And then pets, for the litter subscription I have for my cat, is going to be $35. I think actually I need to redo this in the future to just like $28 because I think I need to confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's what the subscription is, every like 3 weeks or something. So adding this all up, we've got 120 plus 125 plus 60 plus 25 plus 100 plus 50 plus 40 plus 35 gives us 5, 5, 5. That's so crazy. 5 is actually my favorite number. 930, which is what we started with before variable expenses, minus 555, which were our variable expenses, gives us 375. 375 left over. And side hustle income, all goes towards sinking funds here. So we are going to budget 185. So we're going to do my deductible sinking fund is going to get 40. Medical, if I can spell, expenses is going to be 25. 2024 vacay is going to be 35. Car maintenance is 25. And then we have self-care is 25. And then future fun is $35. So I believe that adds up to 185. 40 plus 25 plus 35 plus 25 plus 25 plus 35. Perfect, 185. So 375, which is what we started with before sinking funds, minus our sinking funds at 185, gives us 190 left over. And then we're gonna put all of this towards the Alaska Airlines credit card, which will hopefully leave us with $0 left over. If you remember, I have gotten myself into quite some credit card debt, like $4,000 somehow. I don't know, guys. It's shame on me, truthfully. So I'm going to have to kind of like reevaluate how I want to proceed in terms of paying that off, because I want to get it paid off before the end of the year, but I can't be doing that if I only have $190 left over after everything. So I'm going to have to make some changes to be able to get there, but hopefully I will be able to make that change or pay off that debt is really what I'm trying to say. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know how your October is going, maybe what you're planning on being for Halloween. I could definitely use some ideas, but thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye!